Hi there, my name is MHAW, happiness coach with happy life habits, positively impacting people's happiness and well-being levels. And welcome to day 3 of this video series on mental health. And day 3 is about thinking. It's very much related to day 2 about stress, and tomorrow, day 4 about worry. It's the link in between thinking. And here I'm sharing just some of my own thoughts and experience regarding thinking and the role it plays. So when I've had the different episodes of poor mental health, whether it was stress due to work-related environment and lots of different things to deal with that in that short period of time, or whether it's the financial crisis, financial loss, death of a friend, or the pandemic, I've noticed that there are two different thinking aspects, which or at least two different thinking aspects which have come about or I've observed. The first is the one very much related to stress, where you're feeling you've got so many different things to deal with, and this is where it's many different thoughts coming through at the same time or in a short period of time, and many different thoughts about different things. So that's one aspect where it's many to one, if you'd like to consider it in that manner, many different thoughts coming in about various things, and you feel stressed and you feel overwhelmed and don't know what to do. The other is the converse, where it's many thoughts on just one thing. So it's it might be, the thought on a death of a friend. What could have I done? Why wasn't I able to be there? Or feelings of guilt and remorse, but that many thoughts on that one particular theme or one particular strand. Or it might be to do with the pandemic, where you've got many thoughts on that one aspect of the pandemic. Thoughts like, when's it going to end? Why is this happening? Will I be impacted? And so forth. So when we have, we can have many different thoughts happening at the same time, or one thought, or one theme and many thoughts on that one thing. And that can escalate and cause a chain in our thinking and run away. So it's, again, here it comes down to the number of thoughts we have and the duration we have those thoughts for. And again, thinking about, we need to put that bottle down and break that pattern. It's not just the number of thoughts and the duration, but it's the quality of thoughts as well, which is important here. And many of the time, it's negative thoughts, not empowering or positive thoughts. And we tend to use the word ruminate. The word ruminate comes from what happens in a cow's stomach when it keeps chewing over the food to digest it, to break it down, and keeps chewing it over. And when we're just going over the same kind of thoughts over and over again, and again, we're ruminating, and that can have an impact on us. I think there's some, I can't remember the exact quote, but there's something like we have 80,000 thoughts a day, 50 or 60,000, or a big percentage of the same thoughts we've had the previous day, and majority of them are negative thoughts. So that's what we're happening when we're ruminating, or often when we're thinking. And as we become aware of this, what we can do is, and what we need to do, is switch our thinking from negative to positive, to thinking about positive aspects, and that helps release happier chemicals in our body, makes us more resourceful, gives us optimism and hope, and gives us an opportunity to see a way out and to deal with these things. And I use the word ruminate in a manner where the first part is roomy, and the Sufi poet has got wonderful quotes he's shared, or thoughts and ideas, and these are empowering ones worth thinking over. And one such one is, if you distance yourself for an hour from your endless thoughts, what do you think will happen? So I just repeat that. If you distance yourself for an hour from your endless thoughts, what do you think will happen? And that's one worth thinking over on. Which brings me to another tool, which is mindfulness. So this is about being aware in the present moment of our thoughts, our feelings, and our senses and our sensations. It's not thinking about the past. It's not so much thinking about and worrying about the future, but it's about being present where we are and just being aware of what is going on and observing our thoughts, our feelings, and the different senses that we feel. It's about present moment awareness, and being aware of that. And that mindfulness and that present moment awareness is an important tool to help put the bottle down, to give us that break from that pattern and to step back and have a breather. And breathing is one of the things we can do. We can focus on our breath, take some deeper breaths, and help relax us. When we're stressed, our threat system is kicking in. When we're relaxed and we breathe, we can become more relaxed, and it soothes us, and it helps release the happy chemicals and helps us deal with whatever we need to deal with. It's been shown that mindfulness has helped increase, productivity by 47 minutes. It's improved sleep in many people by 20%, and it's reduced stress by 29%. So many aspects and benefits from practicing mindfulness. So the challenge for you today is to practice some mindfulness. Maybe just take 1 minute at the end of this video and just do some slow, deep breathing. The other thing I would like you to do is go outside, go for a walk, and mindfully just be aware of what you're seeing, what your feet are feeling, the breeze, look at the sky, and just use your senses to just be aware of what's going on around you and what's going on inside you. So breathing and going for that walk are the things to do. And share that with a video call to someone else of your experience and connect with someone. So that's the aspect regarding thinking, day 3. Day 4 tomorrow is looking at worry. Don't worry, be happy. And more details on happylifehabits.co.uk. Look forward to seeing you and serving you tomorrow. Bye bye.